All right, guys, welcome back to the channel Trading Simplified. Today, I'm going to show you Fidelity offers fractional shares where you can buy pieces of, let's say, Apple, $10 every week, $10 every month. You could buy Netflix, you could buy S&P 500, but it's an easy way to dollar cost average. And Fidelity makes this as simple as $1 is all you need, and you can start buying fractional shares. So I think that's very good, especially if you start with a little bit amount of money or you want to slowly dollar cost into a position. And let's break it down. So a good example is Hershey's stock right up here, ticker symbol HSY. You can see I have a position where I buy $10 every single Monday. And you'd say, well, Hershey's is $180 a share. So I'm going to buy $10 every Monday, and I'm going to buy a slice. And that's what Fidelity offers. It allows you to buy bits and pieces, and over time, you'll get to one share. So find the stock on the top right, and we're going to use Hershey as our thing for this. So click on Hershey. Once you click on it, it's going to come up with this quote, and then you're going to hit buy. When you hit buy, a ticker box is going to come up. So with this ticker box, you're going to put your account in, and then you're going to indicate the action, whether you're going to buy or sell. So you can either sell your fractional shares or you can buy. So I'm going to have mine under buy, and then here's where it comes up. So you're going to click on this box, the plus, minus, multiplication, equals. Once you click on that, you're going to be able to put the estimated order value and put the dollar amount. So if I wanted to buy $25 worth of it, it's already changing the share quantity due to what the price is. So currently Hershey's sells at $181.71. If I were to buy $25, I'm going to buy 0.138 of shares. If I were to buy $75, notice that this is changing. It says 0.413. And that will adjust based on how much you are buying. So you can see the share price changing. And then what you're going to do is just hit apply. And then you just need to select the account that you want to trade it in. And then you could put the price also that you want. So if you want it to be at $181, you could put the limit order in at that price as well. And then you can also change it, whether you want it to be a day order, a good till canceled, which means that the order will stay in. So if we put good till canceled, it'll stay in, usually for a calendar year. You could do on the open, immediate, or fill or kill. So you have other options. I usually just use day for a one-time day order, but that is definitely an option that you can use. Now I want to show you with shares that I have if I want to sell, because you can sell a portion of them as well if you want to sell off a portion of your shares, but not all of them. So let's get into that. So for this portion of the video, this is if you own a position and you want to sell a partial or a fractional share. So let's use realty income. We're going to click on realty income, and now we want to sell fractional shares. So you have an option to buy more or sell more. So if you're going to click fractional shares, you need to go to the sell button to sell them. Now that you've clicked on the symbol, you can type in the stock that you own. For this situation, we'll put an O, and you have the option to buy, sell, or sell specific. So right in this area under action, you're going to click sell specific. Now I want to make things clear. If you bought, let's say, realty income under margin or cash, you have to indicate which one it is. So if I don't have realty income under margin, and if I hit sell, it's not going to allow me to sell specific. You even see the option doesn't even show here. And that's because I own realty income as cash, not as margin. So if I go back under cash, now when I hit sell, you're going to see the option for sell specific. So now you're going to click sell specific. Once you've clicked sell specific, now it's going to show all of the shares you own. You can see on the top, it says quantity, unrealized gains and losses, your holding period. If it says short, that means that you have held this stock for less than 365 days. It'll say long if it's greater than 365 days. So if you're trading in a taxable account, you know if you're going to get hit with 15% or your taxable income when you sell. And then the date acquired it shows as well, and the cost basis. So you can double check yourself. You can see, okay, if I wanted to sell realty income and I'm up $100 on this one and I want to sell these, I just click here And then you can indicate, if you don't want it to be the 10 shares, you could say, okay, I want to sell 5 of these shares. And then Fidelity will show you what's your gain. Or if I did all 10, it'll say, okay, I'm going to make $104 on this trade. So that's a way that you can sell specific shares that you own, which allows you to be in the driver's seat, especially if you were, dollar cost averaging into a position and you want to sell maybe the lower amount of shares, or you want to sell the higher shares and say, you know what, this is too high of a cost basis. I want to sell these. And then you could sell that off and keep your lower cost basis. But I think it's definitely very valuable. So you're in the driver's seat with Fidelity. You can do this at any time when you make multiple purchases. All right, so this is going to be a second example. So you can see SCHD. And let's say we wanted to sell off some of these, because as you can see, I have multiple shares of these. I've bought this over time since the beginning of 2023. And I just want to show you another example of how to do it, because this is an ETF. You can do this with stocks, like individual stocks, and you can do this with ETFs as well. So right here, you're going to click on sell. Now that we clicked on sell, you can see SCHD pops up automatically. And remember, I told you I was buying in cash, so I got to change the trade type to cash so that sell specific will come up. If this was on margin, see how it's on trade type as margin, and I click sell, it won't show sell specific because I don't have any shares under margin, because I own SCHD under cash. So trade type cash, and then what I'm going to do is click on this action and sell specific. All right, so here is SCHD. You can see it by the ticker symbol being up here, indicated as I bought these shares in cash. And now you can see the quantity, unrealized gains, holding period, date acquired, cost basis that I paid at the time, and you can go through all of them. Now let's say you're trying to figure out which ones you want to sell off. Unrealized gains, you can see, okay, I'm up $6, but this one's $94 at a cost basis of $68. If I want to sell this, I just click here on this box, and it'll show right here short term. And let's say, okay, I want to sell everything that's at $68.73. I want to sell this one too. You'll see that the unrealized gains start to change because I'm adding the shares that I want to sell. So I keep scrolling down, and I want to sell this one, I want to sell this one, and I want to sell this one. And you can see that, okay, my realized gains are $305, and it's going to sell 65 shares. So it really gives you a good, bird's eye view on what I'm selling, how much I'm going to make on this. So I just want to break that down. I hope this helps. I think this will be very useful, especially if what you're looking into and how many shares you want to sell. So I hope this is another little tactic you learned. And if you feel like you learned something, please hit the subscribe, like, and comment on the channel. It means a lot. Thank you.